Alright, chat. How y'all doing? What's up, everybody? I think we're back. I think we're back. We'll find out. What is this? Ah. Is this an ID for Gregor, or is this an ego? Oh, this. We have bad connection right now, Sko. But what does I want to see Sinclair's. What does Sinclair's look like? I kind of like his sword. His sword reminds me a little bit of what's his name? Sephiroth a little bit. ID of Ego Gear. Okay, that's what was confusing me. No, how can you call this BL? Like, this is a pretty cool looking Sinclair. Chat, I got me bum energy, chat. Bum energy. Cream soda. Let's see. Is this the one that I want? Do I have this one? I don't think I have this one. Oh no, wait, I do have it. Oh, I do actually have it. Okay. Okay, chat, let's go into spring cultivation. All I hear bum energy. Yeah, not sponsored, by the way, not sponsored. It has 5 calories and like nothing else. Nothing else. Yeah, I think I do. Hashtag not sponsored. Yep. Hashtag not sponsored. Oh, that's right. We're doing this. TKTDWK. Heh. Okay, how the hell would you understand this, teacher? Teaching kids to deal with kids. Heh, she says. Looks like your manager's not the only one who needs a translator. I would like to teach a particularly bloody art class, but all that AL Black here discarded my lesson plan. AL. Yeah, no, I don't think your lesson plan would have flown even if Zilu wasn't there. artless or otherwise. Yes, we're training the Uma known as Chun Chun Maru. In today's class, I'll SYNC if you're a UA. What? But I'll SCAN if you're a UC. How the hell do you have a normal conversation with this person? I'll snap your neck completely if you're an unruly adult. But I'll soothe, coax, and nurture if you're an unruly child. Did you guys rehearse this or something? Am I getting pranked right now? No, not at all. Just listen carefully, evaluate the context, and there you have it. I don't understand. You're so clear. Do something, please. What context? What context was I supposed to evaluate? No, like, Sinclair's on a different breed. Hold on, chat. My bum is hurting. I need to get a chair. I need to get a... That's better. I'm a little high. Let the art do the talking. MTL, kids. Yeah, there's much to learn. Class is about to begin. Bring the class materials, attendant. Yes, upon the venerable family Harik orders, I have brought a child from the Wang family. What, are we gonna use this child as a punching bag? Why is I red? No, wait, what? You brought a who from a what family? Upon whose orders? Too many travel restrictions here, so I borrowed the rich kid's attendant. You've been bringing her along to get you to places, huh? No, I mean, what do you mean you brought that kid on my orders? Yeah, no, it reminds me of, like, Krillin, but with more hair. Yushu snuffed out her cigarette, opened the window to clear out the smoke, dusted off her clothing a few times, only then brought the child to the elevated platform in front of the class. The kid's kinda trembling and anxious looking. I extend my greeting to the venerable hierarch. That kid's scared out of his mind. He doesn't look scared, he looks excited. Memories of children are important. They're the experience that shape your future. Observe and learn. She's gonna... What's up with you acting all serious all of a sudden? Though I do agree that childhood memories are important. My memories of Big Brother by you or what? Always moving... Anyways, moving on. You heard nothing. The point is, I think becoming approachable to kids here might help prevent a lot of potential future conflicts. But if you got your work cut out for you, children of Dagon are extremely wary of anyone who's not their immediate family. Even worse, you pretty much tricked that kid here using my name. He must be terrified, and I imagine his parents must have given him a whole lot of warnings too. I'll give you a demonstration. Behold! He's really taken a liking to her. Yeah, he wouldn't stop crying when we tried to get him to calm down. Besides, how's she even doing that with her hands? Not even masters of martial arts move like that. No, wait, this is like... If you didn't know she had a kid before, this is like... They're like throwing it in your face. Like, they're throwing it in your face. Like, I'm confused because what was she... Ryushu was practically giving him no time for any other distraction. Or even a or even a moment to cry. She was taking care of that kid almost effortlessly. She was employing all kinds of tactics, including but not limited to ventriloquism, kongzu, a traditional Hongyun toy, fan tricks, sugared fruits, and eventually you know, chat, this kid would probably work as a basketball, don't you think? Don't pull too hard. The child ended up piggybacking on Ryushu, the fear he showed earlier gone without a trace. I mean, like, do you think you could pull Ryushu's hair? I don't think you can do that. Why do you want to use a kid as a basketball? Because he reminds me of Stewie Griffin. It reminds me of Stewie Griffin, how like they would use Stewie Griffin as a football every now and then. Never would have imagined Ryushu would be good at this. Neat. And with the exact same expression as our usual one, Ryushu was gently caressing the child. Well, to be exact, she was giving him a gentle pat. But I think I get it. Showering kids with tasty stuff and gifts isn't the best way to go about it. What's important is helping them understand just what kind of person I am. Yeah, the kid's really on edge for his age. I'd start to make some progress, but whenever he suspected that I was lying or something, he immediately got back to being on guard. Not that one Family Guy scene. That's also because here's a Daegyun kid. Kids don't survive this place for long if they're not quick on the uptake. Venerable Harak, may I ask you something? Well, asking's free, but I gotta tell you, it's going to depend on what you're about to ask whether I can help you or not. Wrong move, Rookie Hierarch. Why say all that when TWDT, you don't get the immaculacy of succinct abbreviations. You grabbed the child's shoulders, brought him before Jia Zichun, then in her usual curtness, spoke precisely 2 words to the confused child, and that seemed to do the trick. Speak, kid. It's my big sis said that when the family heartache war is over, I can finally play tons with friends, but their parents told him to stay inside because it's too dangerous outside. My cousin says you're the biggest and the baddest of Hongyun, Venerable Hierarch. So I wanted to ask if you can make Daegyun safe. I want to play with my friends. Gotcha. I'll review your suggestion positively. She says she'll totally make that happen. Sometime later, after Zai Rin guided the child out of the classroom, I found Ji Zichun whispering something to herself. You've got a lot on your plate, huh? Dealing with reconstruction days is just one of them. I was going to try to improve the safety of this place anyway, whether he asked me to or not. Safe enough for a kid like that to run around the market all on his own, a place where he doesn't have to be afraid to go outside. Had a so-so result on learning more intel from the target. Actually, let's do this one. Nah, Nah. She needs to lose some sanity before I give her more morale. Oh no, wait, she did lose a lot of sanity. Zichun is struggling. Hey, Goofy, how you doing? Morality. I'll see you later, Sko. Even communicates with their eyes even before they talk. So you better pay attention to what their eyes are saying. Great, that's really great, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's an odd specific subject to be talking about. Especially when we're sitting around a gambling table. Sinclair, given the time limit, this just happened to be the fastest and clearest method of demonstrating and training your ability to control your emotion. I swear, I had no ulterior motive. I was practically forced to do this. Wait, chat, would you... Is this... I don't know what this game is. What is this? Is this Mahjong or something? Like, is this a gambling game? Wait, stop glaring at us like that and join us at the table. I am only briefly visiting my lady to pick up some paperwork, as there is still much work to be done. I'll be leaving in no time. I think it's Mahjong. So wait, I thought Mahjong was like a chess game. Is it gambling? You know this game needs 4 players. I refuse your invitation. I must say, it's ridiculous of you to force my lady to partake in such base activity and what audacity to invite me as well. So you think you don't have a chance, huh? Wow, and here I thought you'd at least be better than me at this game. Gamble if you bring money. Oh, okay. Fine, I get it. Don't play a game you have a snowball's chance in hell of winning. It's a good philosophy. I'll subscribe to it. Do you seriously think your shallow, obvious attempts at goading me into playing this game will work? What? Sorry, Scrubs says what? Rodian is like a early 2000s like multiplayer lobby gamer. So Wei joined the table. Alright, the list is pretty straightforward. You 3 work together to ensure that I don't win this game, in other words, make sure I'm not number 1 by the end of it. That seems easy enough. But be warned, I have this special power to read into your minds while hearing even a word of your mouths. Let me give you a demonstration. Let's see. Sinclair, I can see the corners of your lips twitching while your eyes are suspiciously wandering over there. You're looking to form a pang, aren't you? And Zichun, you. And you want this dong tile I got. Now I know to never ever discard this tile. How'd you know? Honestly, it's because we've been together for... Oh, it would have been tougher for us to not know. Hey Ishmael, how you do? How are you? How's your fishing going? Yeah, we're almost back to 600 again. Unfortunately, we did go down, but oh well, we can make it back up. It's that Ishmael from Moby Dick. Can you let yourself be anxious? Sure, but don't ever let it peek through. The moment someone smells your weakness, they're going to eat you right up. So Ishmael, how many other Ishmaels are there? Is there 7 more? Using the glint of your glasses, to hide your eyes, huh? This isn't gonna be easy. Your greatest mistake tonight was allowing me a seat at this table. First of all, where is the light coming from? Where the heck is the light coming from for this man? I already know the ready hand you've got there. Oh, you do? Not bad, but you're just as much of an open book, my guy. You just need that one zong tile, don't ya? Sorry, not sorry, you're not getting that tile, cause it's not there. I thought this was a lesson, chat. WD&D game, by the way. I'm going to teach Zichun a lesson later. Are you correcting the Zichun? They are aura farming. What's that one anime called where it's like, I think it's like another school setting, but like they do like gambling and like stuff. No, I subscribe to the Black Aura. The Black Aura looks cool. Does that by any chance imply that you somehow know the location of every town in this game? No way, I just have this sixth sense for bad vibes. Kakeguri, I think. Very well. Never once did I think I would never ever step back into the dark world of shadows, but very well then. I will be setting this whole aside, and I'm impressed. They're way too intense. I can hardly get involved. Chat, this feels like that moment in Demon Slayer where like Rengoku and Akaza are like fighting, and we have Tanjiro and Inosuke trying to butt in, but they can't. My lady, the importance of this moment could not be overstated. I see. Swapped out your ready hand, didn't you? What do you think? 3 whole tiles in a war, huh? I see you've got some innate luck too. Very well then. I have to wager it all on this wand suit. I won. That's a Queen Yao Jin. Your downfall was written the moment you forced me to discard Zong. Oh darn, I lost that, huh? Well played. Is Rodia Rengoku? Rodia would be Rengoku. I'll make something VR game. What lab ego weapon should I make? What lab ego? The thick fairies. How many of those ego weapon did you finish? Meat lantern. Oh, do you see that, my lady? I apologize for that vulgar display, my lady. I will bring some tea. Wei Victoria stumbles out of the room with his shoulders slumped. This man is gonna have 50 more pages of work to do. What else am I supposed to call it? I only know it as a thick fairy, chat. Basically, PM, this character is too lovable. It has a name stage, 12 distortions, all MNOs do. Wait, what's its name? Told you I was gonna be a part of the middle. Are you flexing on everybody, Ishmael? I was thinking Magic Book somehow. Fairy Festival? I think Thick Fairy sounds better. We're limbussin and explosive. We're limbussin, and I guess we get to limbus with some baguettes for the British. We have four. Who are all the middle IDs, chat? Thank you, Baguette. You have a good one. Thank you for coming by. Does that sound better? In my head canon, it sounds better, Princeps. Da 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 da. Mer, Sinclair, Dawn, and Ish all have middle IDs. The purple crying face is Budget Muga. Is Mersalt here? Honestly think Gregor or Lorian could get a middle ID next. I heard from Big Bro that you sent your coins to Big Brother Q. Every hand, once in circulation, goes round and round until it eventually returns to their original owners. I also heard that some of the Wang family helped with removing the foreign powers from here. Why? Only wanted to prevent this place from getting robbed blind. I live here, you know. This is where my wealth lies. Well then, can I ask for your public support? Oh, I applaud your audacity in thinking someone who just gave you the moon should be asked for the stars as well. Everyone and their mother knows is in whose hand the true political power of Hongyun lies right now. With that in mind, let's say that I do announce my public support for you. I'm not going to have a voice to speak with by the time the powers that are done with me. Look, if Big Sis Yunchen genuinely believes that I'm not fit to be the family heart, then I'll happily remove myself from power, but she's affiliated with Q Corp. Do you seriously believe she has Hongyun's best interests at heart? With all those conspiracies she's been weaving under the surface, all those business deals and clearly skewed policies, I do not. But if you're going to present yourself as the alter, then you have to be someone concrete enough to rely on. Let me just say that about half of the board of directors' votes may or will be considered abstaining votes, though keeping their silence because they're afraid of Ji Yuchen's retaliation. So your remaining task is to convert those silent voices in your favor. Not shaken by that at all, huh? I thought you'd get a lost and wondering look in your eyes. I guess I have to work on my poker face. No, most people would have failed to pick that up. You've certainly changed since the evaluation. Your growth shows a lot of promise. Maybe that's why he handed his coins over to you. Well, I guess that's not the only thing he handed over to you, I suppose. Hongyun's tomorrow. Anyways, I should probably do as I'm told for now. My cousin will be your opponent today. I won't accept you as my hierarch just yet. Fight me and prove that you are at least better than I am. Only then I will accept you. Next game stream. Okay, chat. I have something to tell chat. Hey Yoshihide. Chat, let me level with you, okay? I was gonna wait to tell y'all, but I was hoping I would forget. This is very serious, chat. I'm gonna have to let go of something that I love very much, that I recently just was able to get back again once more. But now I'm gonna have to let it go. I'm gonna have to burn it, cut it off, throw it away. It's 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 I'm kind of glad that this is something that both men and women and whatever genders you wanna include. I'm glad that there's something that we all cherish and love together as a society, as people. Chat, I'm gonna have to cut my hair again. I'm gonna have to shave it off. I gotta have to cut off. I'm so sad too, chat. I'm so sad. I gotta cut off my hair. My hair. Man, my nice, rough, luscious, smooth, nice hair. I'm gonna have to get rid of it again. Ugh. I gotta fix my scalp. Cause like I have scalp problems. I'm sure some of you know this that I've said it before. That's new, but the people that are new around here, like no one in this world wants to willingly be bald. I'm sure, right, chat? But I'm gonna have to go bald for a little bit, maybe at least a month or two. I'm gonna be wearing my hats again every stream because I won't have any hair to show y'all. But alright, that's all I wanted to let y'all know. I just want to let y'all know. If y'all don't see me for a couple days, it's because I'm grieving my hair. I'm gonna be grieving for my hair, chat. I'm gonna be getting a funeral together for it. And then we're gonna put it on a boat and sail it to sea. Man, chat, just thinking about it makes me sad. Alopecia treatment? What's that, Eugene? What's that? Wang Quang Shan. What do you have? What, do you have something to say to my face? Yeah, don't give my little brother your crap. Your little brother? You know who I'm talking about. Do you have any idea of the mess you've left behind when you yoinked that kid away? Oh, the little child that Ryushu was like using as an example. Reason why Will Smith why Wait, is that a condition? Could you announce it on stage service so everyone knows you're gonna go? No, Isaac. No, they don't need to be. They don't need to be burdened. Like for y'all being here. I'm grateful for y'all being here and being able to listen to my announcement. But I don't want to burden my chat with that knowledge. Not saying I'm not saying y'all. I'm not saying I'd rather burden y'all. I'm just saying like I don't want to throw it at any more people than I already did. I just thought maybe I should at least tell somebody. I should at least tell somebody, you know. Where Zichin beats has a Papa Don, Lei Hang, and even Jilki. Wait, modded fights? What do you mean modded fights? You got a low taper? What the hell is a low taper? You know what I'm talking about? That buzz cut kid, that buzz cut kid was her little brother. Wait, chat, you know what? You know what, chat? You know, maybe we can make the best out of my situation, chat. It hasn't been that long, has it, Board? I didn't think it's been that long. No, chat, like we can make the most out of our situation. Yeah, steal the kid's fit. Steal the kid's steal the kid's barber. Yeah, we go steal the kid's barber and he can give us whatever what he gave the kid. You can barely even hold onto your seat, which you're about to lose soon anyway, and you have the gall to give him false hope. Shave stages? No. You know, chat, I wouldn't mind looking like a clockhead for the time being until my hair grows back. I know it's all just politics to you, but kids really believe you, you know. I heard from the kid that you seemed relieved upon hearing what I said. Told me you were happy for once to hear that he had fun time after being barred from playing with his friends and how things are in Hongyan. Barber shave stage hair. Yes, we need to get Barber Otis. Do the mullet. I don't know about that one, Eugene. Trimmer Lord of Hair Removing Solution. Hey Gene, welcome. Thanks for coming by. Besides, it's not just it's not all just hot air. Shade before it truly isn't too bad and feels nice. No, Sko. It's not bad. It does feel nice having the feeling the wind against your skin on your head. Feels nice, yes, but I love my hair. I can't go without. It's hard to continue living with my hair, chat, without my hair. So I'm gonna be grieving for a bit. We're gonna be having a funeral for the hair. But no, I've been shaving for a while, and just these past 2-3 months I haven't shaved my head, so yeah. No, I'm gonna no, Gene, no, I'm gonna have to cut my hair. Someone stole my fruit. I'm peachless. Well then, Eugene, that means you're gonna need to go out and grab you some peaches, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have to shave my head again, chat. I'm gonna be wearing my hats again very often. No, Eugene. I wasn't making an empty promise when I said I will change Hongyun to be a place where everyone can live without fear. And for that, I'm going to protect my seat of power, no matter what it takes. You'll fail. Not with you on my side. We all know what Big Sister Hongyun looks like. It'll be exactly the same in essence, and will be the same for the foreseeable future. If we can get maybe Barber Otis on stream, then maybe. I think you should take a picture of your hair and frame it in your room when shaved. It's not the same, Sko. It's not the same. It's not the same walking around in the wind and letting the luscious hair flap in the wind majestically. It's not the same. It's not the same whenever you want to take a selfie and look like what's his name off of Game of Thrones with the long luscious hair? What's his name? Tell me, are you sure you're gonna be okay handing over that same burden we've carried all our lives to your little sibling? I have once long hair. See, it's not the same. No, of course not. Wang Shan left in a hurry, but that look in her eyes told me that there was conflict brewing in her. Hey, planting a seed in their minds is what is a start. Waking up and actually being able to comb. Yes. This ain't going to be like them boring old classes you've been sitting through. You've got to leave the desk behind once in a while and learn some real life lessons, yeah? What the hell is this? The Ducky Sinclair, is that a thing? Right, so here's the deal. You want to break their morale before the brawl even begins. Brawl? Learn this by heart and you'll be kicking those twats' arses left, right, and center. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. So Heathcliff, I've got a question to ask. Something about your club seems different today. Looks a lot more colorful too. Bollocks, lad chat catches on quick. So is this a potential ID, chat? The way bloke said something about how swinging around a real club might come off as too threatening and confiscated. I turned Heathcliff into a cowboy for some reason. The I take weapon cries boop when it hits people. I see. Oh wait, don't you underestimate me just cause I'm owning a different bludgeon. Let's get on with it. Straighten your shoulders, eyes wide open. Let's get cracking. With that, Heathcliff triumphantly raised his newfound weapon toward the sky. It made a small boop noise. Hammer Cliff? No, Texas Cliff. No, yeah, Cowboy Cliff. Cliffheart? Why am I Heathcliff? The art of mad dodging decisive action. Like looking at his arm from here, dang, that's long. Cowboy Heathcliff foreshadowed. Man. Don't think about it, Princeps. When I see Zichun, I can't help but think about it. Mad doggin. You should level your student to master like literally all of them. You know what? I thought about that. I was planning on doing that. But why though? Wait, how many days do I have, chat? What the hell? Why am I taking lessons from this guy? I need to be here so early just to rig. This class, after an uncharacteristic pause, Zilu continued, will be taught by a guest lecturer who has been invited to for your tutelage. A guest lecturer, but I wasn't informed of this. Where are they? I don't know, maybe they're lost? A little bird told me that the venerable hierarch will give me a bottle of top-notch clouded wine straight for Doggonyon's brewer. Phooey. There any truth to that, folks? Just stopping by to see if I can leech some liquor at this party. Hongyun's an awfully miserable place, but you'll spare a shot of liquor for this poor old drifter, won't you? If I hear for my amusement. Well, you're clearly not just any poor old drifter. Are you guys acquainted? He ambushed us in our room after the first round of the Hierarch War was over. He what? The family Hierarch War has been over for a while and everyone in Hongyun knows who the winner is. How dare a Mongol like you, who only knows how to mooch off other families, set foot in here? Looks like I'm going to have to give my clan a stern talking to. How could they let slip a drunk assassin like... I see that our youthful hierarch is plenty suspicious. I have been a guest in many places, but please, I am no moocher. Put your worries to rest. I'm only a drunkard who enjoys a cold swig of liquor, with scenic landscapes as my bar, and the sky as my ceiling, and the dirt as my bed. The man who had introduced himself as the night drifter of the drunk upon leaped down, landing with dexterity that destroyed the rags he wore as clothes and the terrible stench of liquor emanating from him. Is he seriously? Bad news, Miss Zichun. Apparently, Jia Yunchen bestowed upon you a new master. Big sister, she also wanted us to deliver the message that she was sending a master because, and I quote, I feel a deep sense of trepidation and pity for my dearest little sister, the neophyte hierarch, who must be soaring left and right without a proper master. I am beside myself with gratitude. So that's the supposed teacher, this mysterious guy with a mysterious allegiance who might stab us in the back at any time. Why can't Sod wear something not formal a little bit? One of these days, Board, one of these days we're gonna get swimsuit Sod and it's gonna be glorious. I will limbust all over. It would be fine if she wore like regular white shirt or something. As you said, the family hierarch war is over, and even mongrels of Hongyun know who has the legitimacy here. The incident during the contest was nothing more than business, a job to take care of in return for what compensation they gave me. I hope you don't carry that grudge in your heart. I'm sure you don't harm your rivals in the family hierarch war out of personal vendetta, do you? Sometimes business is just business. I killed young Master Bao Yu for they promised to pay off my bar tab, and I'm here to give the hierarch a lesson, and they promised to pay off my future tabs. There's nothing to be gained by taking your anger out on a gig worker like living hand to mouth like myself, don't you think? Ha ha ha. I advise that the optics and the consequence of rejecting a master sent to us by Jia Yunchen herself is not going to look too good. It's me, the Sigma of Kanto 8. Hey, what's up? What does Hong Young need? Hong Young needs more Zichun. Yes, stage Night Drifter accent so peak. Thank you, board. I know it's gonna only make me look worse, and I'm rather not give Big Sister Yunchen more ammunition to take me down. And you see there, we'll have ice tracking your every move, so don't do anything that might rouse unnecessary suspicion. Phooey, ain't that a threat? I can hardly test the wine before such hostility. Despite Sod's dead serious warning, the Night Drifter's response was only a hearty chortle. Zichun cloning machine, I need one for personal use. We all do, board. Hell no, we need rupture and you already have one. Like, are you talking about my sinners? I think I have maybe like 2 at least ruptures, right? Before I begin the lesson, I'd like to get an idea where my 2B pupils are. Now, give me a demonstration if you will. Swing away. And that's enough. But I didn't. I was just getting started. Your form is flawed and your breathing is hollow. Need I say more? Flawed forms often invite flawed hearts. In other words, your martial arts prowess is amateurish. What the heck? Is this guy serious? I have never had a single master who had anything bad to say about my form. Your arms are straight and the legs supporting your stance are solid and sturdy. Indeed, most masters would not bother themselves to find fault there. But let me pose this question. Are you, my venerable pupil, satisfied with martial arts that are made to dispatch unskilled peasants and no more? There's more to this than raw strength. Now take a swing at me instead. Alright, you asked for it. Takes a powerful swing at the Night Drifter. You wait, give it away first. What? Your mind outpaces your body. Your intent's more transparent than a glass globe. Your intent more transparent than a glass globe. And your edge is dull, for it has very little heart for feints. But he deftly weaves his way between her strikes, which fail to even touch the tip of his ragged cloth. Chat, how strong are we compared to this guy? Do we floor this guy at all? Like, can one of the sinners 1v1 this guy? You are far too eager to strike. Focus singularly on your opponent and force distributed unevenly across your body, so you will fail to cut and gain a little hole as comeuppance. Then the Night Drifter poked Zichun's back with a twig. Everyone vying for the seat of the family heart has to go through it eventually. The first kill. Some say the earlier the better. Mine was when I was 13. Not too early, not too late, just right. Freaking Red Riding Hood? It's already been... Red Riding Hood? Not Red Riding Hood. Whatever her name is with the 3 little bears. Lore-wise, probably no. Depend. Gameplay-wise, for sure. Yeah, lore-wise. It's only been a few years since my foolish brother locked himself in his chamber. Last I heard, he was bedridden for a week after ingesting some poison someone had sent to prank him. I'm not going to live like that, dumbass. Try to relax your body, won't you? You have a weapon, yes, but one mustn't singularly focus on the opponent. Do try to reflect upon yourself and relax. Let the unnecessary strength go. Let it flow out of your body. Tensing up as you do will naturally stink your mind and narrow your vision. Hey, wait, should I send Big Bro a silver spoon or something? What is a silver spoon? What is Goldilocks? Is it Goldilocks? Yeah, the three bears where like she takes this, like she tastes their soup and like takes their bed. I love for an Australian accent for Night Drifter. That's what I did. I can't really think of an Australian accent. I'm trying to think. How am I gonna do an Australian accent? It wasn't that bad this time, but what if they gave him a way worse poison next time? You know, young Master Bao, you won't accept your gift, my lady. I doubt he's even seeking the culprit now. So stupid. Zero interest in anything particularly, zero ambition. What a silly, pathetic attitude to have. Just how, but my lady, it wasn't practically that guided, you know. When you chose to save my life over maintaining your control over the Wu branch. Wait, what? Some seek the state of anatta, the non-self, but what they seek is the path of Asura, reserved for the likes of blade fiends. So I'm assuming anatta, the non-self, is basically Ultra Instinct. You must learn to... Australian accent. I can't. I gotta like lull myself into it. I just gotta do it. But like I can't like think of trying to do it. I just gotta do it. Whatever. You must learn to let go of everything except for the self. What kind of life is it to live without stepping over others? Let it all go. The gazes, the pressures. I can't do an Australian accent. All of it. Instead, you're face yourself and only yourself. No. I'm trying to like I can't envision an Australian accent. Imagine say remain recruit list about recruit list. Just use recruit list on another. Wait, what? What I think of Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter? I am. No, that's literally who I'm thinking of. After some thought, Zichun form visibly relaxes. It wasn't just her from that form that relaxed. Her pursed lips seemed to have found peace as well. Now, it's hard. Like I can't like I can envision it, but I can't like articulate it. She's got it. Yeah, no, I can't. You have a recruit list for us be added. Yes, but like we've already been through the list. Like we've already been through the list. Now we're just making clones of people until there's like someone new. Well then, what should we do about you, my overconfident, proud pupil? Will you maintain your grave and cocky silence? I wasn't being cocky. If my memories haven't failed me yet, you were one young Master Geo Baoyu's underlings, correct? Underling, yeah, however you want to call it, I guess. Sinclair replied with a resigned sigh. Just why do you think it was that you, specifically you, among his 12 underlings, were chosen to take this class alongside the young hierarch? Sinclair wanted to flash a flushed expression, taken off guard by the stranger's sudden, pointed question, but he soon regained his composure and replied, Well, who else besides me would ever go along with these lessons plans? Don Quixote goes. Don Quixote is going to ditch the classes out of Borden. Some goes for Rodia, and Otis try to take over the classes. Not to mention what it'd be like to have Heathcliff here, and such a loquacious list of excuses. Struck a nerve, didn't I? How come you know so little about yourself, even less than what I have already learned about you? What are you talking about? A bird that has failed to break its shell in time will rot within its confines. I still don't understand what you're talking about. Even as he said so, Sinclair's expression seemed more like anxiety than confusion to me. Prepare yourself to flit away before the rain. You won't get another chance should you miss the opportunity. Then the night drifter giggled flippantly, the suddenly serious attitude nowhere to be seen. It's been a while since I let myself babble on for this long. I suppose I can credit my foolish people for that. Tweak accent for Sinclair. What a performance worth the century. You know, yeah, I'm trying. You blew up, Isaac. You literally blew up. Prepare to swing away. I'm trying to get that twink accent. How'd that happen? Where's the win rate in this? We are actually win rating. Whenever we have the fights, we are actually win rating. Dear manager, say I must be sustained by the daily use of win rate. Whenever we do the fights, we win rated in the fight. Here, this is the win rate. Although we don't. Damn, am I glad I got my head screwed back on. It's a precious sight to watch everyone all freak out about this child's play. All the news I've been hearing since I opened my eyes in this recovery room sound very enticing. I really wish I was there to watch it all. Half the family's heads getting arrested for treason. The seat of the family hierarchy going to some inexperienced kid from the Gia family. Not to mention how my lovely little sister had her engagement called off, and how she's now been branded as some traitor to her own blood. All the entertainment in the world seems to have happened during my little nap, don't you think? Don't seem you didn't even show your face at the regular assembly, so I doubt you've any concern for the future of Hong Yun. So just what are you going to do? What are you doing here? I just thought I'd have some fun. I'm kind of glad Zupan was at least alive. Although Zupan is kind of like unhinged, there is a reason. And I feel bad for him for it. What is this as seen on TV? OC show OC. What? Really? I wanted an ID for Zupan. He looks cool. Isn't there an ID? Isn't there an ego for his character? Overtime work tomorrow. I'm all the way. What kind of answer is this supposed to be? I'm trying to make him sound crazier. Okay, this is the win rate because we don't really do anything. I just press enter. Then what's that one? There's this one There's this one ego the fish has. The fish has an ego. It was in the battle pass of last season.
다른 누구도 아닌 나 자신을 들여다봐야 해.
I have to go to a meeting that starts after I normally end my day. Rip me. Oh no, Nano. Pot Centipede, if I remember correctly. Ego only based on online IDs is based on character. But it's an ego though. It's an ego because I know she doesn't wear it.
그 해결사의 역경에 비하면
Yeah, Maria. We're doing well. I don't see any problem with our runs. It looks like we're gonna be winning.
조금씩 앞으로.
Ricardo shows up to ruin the fun. Please no. Please no. Wait, who's stronger, Zilu or Ricardo? Lore-wise. Because it looked like Zilu could hold off, what's his name? Can't get home to play new Arlico event on time. Hey, we're gonna do the Arc Knife event tomorrow. She's immortal. Zilu's immortal? You know, like Zilu looked like she was pretty strong. She from how she did against what's his name? The guy that died in against Jiuchu. Li Hang? Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought she left. I thought she left. Yeah, she held her own against Li Hang. So, assuming she was able to hold her own against Li Hang. Level 75. Hey, Ishmael. Survived one Mang. She survived one Mang. Oh right, huh? She did. Probably could have beat Li Hang, I believe. You know what? Like, you know what? You're probably. I mean, I feel like Zilu would have been able to injure Li Hang very, very severely. I believe. Why stop now? Decapitate me like my last death, or stab me in the heart. Cut my limbs to ribbons. Listen, this duel's just a spar, okay? We don't have to kill each other for this to end. Ha! Now isn't this frustrating? You have the opportunity of a lifetime right before your eyes, and you're too weak to use it. You have everyone who fights you on every step of your way coming to you, practically presenting their heads on a silver platter, and you're just gonna let them slink away with these scratches? Get your act together. Family hierarchy war's over. I'm not gonna kill someone just because they're being a bit uncooperative. Get real. Do you have any idea how long it'll take for you to gain even a morsel of power by playing this fool's game? Hey, wanna hear a little tip on how you can firmly establish your position as the family hierarch? Kill me in the most horrible, painful, hideous way you can imagine. Oh, and hang my corpse by the entrance of that assembly hall over there. Use me to send a clear message. And station every single one of your Hazel packs, every pillar at the assembly hall. And if anyone dares to speak out against you, chop off their head before they can get another word out. 5 days. It'll only take 5 days before everyone starts eating out of your hand. And that's how you establish yourself as the hierarch. Fear is power. No, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm here to make hierarch a place where its people can live without fear. I thought of you, of all people, might understand. I remember how you used to hate hurting people more so than anyone else. Man, what a boring answer. That was duller than even my dullest expectations. Only take a few years until you break, until you become just like them. Just like the family hierarch of the past who couldn't help but ruthlessly weed out any seeds of resistance. Just how many people here do you think still have the grip of their sanity? Maybe only have a few years from becoming idiots shuffling aimlessly around Dalgunyan. I can only hope that I won't be a slobbering mess by the time that happens. If something entertaining is gonna happen, I can only hope that it'll happen while I'm still sane. Saying Zupan calling himself sane is funny. Sounds right, but Zichun found it difficult to move on. I'm thinking of the grandma. Wait, who? Meanwhile, Fraud Hang didn't survive be having a stick gently tap his head. No, like I expected him to get away and be in the next Kanto since it looked like Lee Hang had like a pretty big relationship with Ryushu. So I expected him to like run away and be in the next Kanto. Zilu is the bunny girl. Yes. Zupan got some sort of extra energy. Yes, Zilu will know diff. Bunnies, bunnies, bunnies. Don't we love our bunnies, I say. Smash or pass Zupan? I don't know. Will smashing Zupan make him sane again? He's able to use talismans if he sane doubt. You know what? How about I love mentally crazy people, so think about it. He wants aura. Who, Zupan? Oh wait, who? Li Hang want aura. Oh, Li Hang wants aura. Yeah, but Li Hang died auraless. He died like a peasant. No, board. Like, I like my crazies too, but I don't know about Zupan. Think about the possibilities, Isaac. Excellent work, my lady. You have passed the 4th exam with flying colors. You've certainly crushed them. From understanding you, I am, my lady, seems deeply engrossed in thought. No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking. This is another hear me out moment. What is this? My lady seems to be in a particularly mood today. It's all useless, isn't it? Zichun? When these classes end and you guys all leave, I guess I'll be spending my days worried to death that an assassin could pop out of nowhere and kill me at any moment. Consumed by so much paranoia and worried that I'll start twitching at shadows cast from light lamps. So wouldn't it mean anything for me to, prove them that I deserve to be a family hierarch? I'd spent my whole life trying to prove to everyone that I have the will and determination to become the family hierarch. Now I have to prove to everyone that I deserve to keep it. To those bastards whose only thought is in their empty head is how they can expand their rooms. Mr. Wei, have you ever heard of playing hooky before? Playing hooky, is it a euphemism for eliminating your enemies? Well, I've rarely done it back when I was in school, but when there's too much to go on in your head, you just skip school and go out to play. I've only done it once myself. Asked a friend after a friend talked me into it. Is that Cromer? Is that the Crussy? To boost speed and increase speed upon yourself, making it more chaotic. Hey, no. Board has a point though. I agree. It seems that the time for my lady to clear her head has come. Very well. Let us play just one hooky. What are you guys doing? Come on, let's get moving. I gotta prove myself, don't I? I gotta have those bastards' approval, don't I? I'll still pass on Malfaust. Why, Princeps? She's an She's in a really bad mood today, huh? My lady, have you visited the backyard by the Luxu Hermitage as of late? No, but I know what happened there. They threw in a few dead bodies from the massacre a decade ago, turned the pond foul, and decided to bury the whole thing. Indeed, they did. The stench was so overwhelming, the toxic that corpses of animals and plants could be floating on its surface, eventually turning the pond into a festering black bog. People passing by had to plug their noses or risk passing out. So why even bring up something like awful like that? It seems that a tree had taken root there, my lady, amidst all that rot. A willow. The willow tree reached deep into the pond with its roots, clearing it of the foul grease, cleansing the water. And one day we found it clear and glittering, thriving with other aquatic plants growing within. I don't think willows can do that, chat. Oh, you don't like Faust, princess? What do you not like about Faust? It recovered from the rot, becoming a normal, clear pond surrounded by leaves and mosses. Well, I don't think I think like trees shouldn't be able to do that in general, right? Some months ago, they introduced a few carps in there, and when they checked again, they were just as vicious as they were on the first day there. Would you like to pay the pond a visit? Is it all right with you? Zichun didn't seem to quite buy his actually, but she followed him anyway. Where's my screenshot? Where's my screenshot? You know what? For good measure. For good measure. Is there a fucking shark in here? I just don't find her. No issues with her personally. I got bonked? What do you mean you got bonked? Bored? What do you mean, Isaac? Most valid screenshot. Thank you, Princeps. Thank you. I bow. Look at Sinclair's face. Yeah, no, we don't care about this. Wait. Where are your eyes going, Sinclair? Okay, you know, Sinclair's eyes are going to the fish. There we go. Okay, I'm done. I like this. I like this BGM. Foul? What do you mean, 53? I'm looking at a really for true One Piece. I never thought it could be this clean again. I can hardly believe that this pond used to be a rotten bog. All that happened was that this tree happened to take root here. Chat, what are the chances of this being a shark and she just get got? No. Chat told me Zichun was safe. Chat told me Zichun was safe. So she's part of the waifu squad. What matters, my lady, is patience and determination. Yeah, Zishin's just Asian. That's it, chat. She's just Asian. Of course, this place had slipped my mind then, as I was quite swamped with work, but the world has a stronger capacity to heal itself than one might imagine. Don't throw me in a pond for liking Yunchun. I think I will throw you in the what kanto were we in? What kanto? No, not in kanto 4, I believe, where it's the fish kanto, right? Where was what region were we in? Wei is a true waifu? No. Was it unattracted to Asian? Weren't you unattracted to Asian stage? No, Eugene. No, it's not like that. I'm only unattracted to. I hate to say it, chat. I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if y'all know, chat, but I'm half Filipino, and for some reason, I don't find very many Filipinos attractive. Kanto 5. We don't talk about that, Manu. No. How am I racist against my own race? That's not a thing. And plus, it's not being racist, okay? It's just preference. I mean, I might find this really pretty Filipino girl, but she's gotta be very pretty. As long as there is a steady root to rally around. After a long break that seemed to freshen even our hearts. Nice, you're making good progress. Your form, the light in your eyes, I think you've currently improved in all aspects. I dare say you've had some change of heart too. You can still be within your own race, but you're not being... Race is about participating in races, no? It's Uncle Ruckus. I would... No. I do not believe you can be racist against your own race. I don't believe that. That is nonsense, chat. Don't believe it. Yeah, I do find a tad more... I do feel a tad more comfortable than I did before. So how many do I need for, how much do I need for the secret ending? You can be. I don't believe it. It's not a thing. Does that mean I'm gonna become alien in Mirror World once you throw me into... I mean, if you want to be Ahab, go right ahead, Isaac. Gender bend for days. How much blue does she have? She has 53. 531, I mean, 531. I can give her more. No, people keep saying 800. 1,000 doesn't even seem achievable. Here's a new task. Here's a new task to help you learn. How do I do a British accent? To help you learn how to break your enemy's morale. The moment you shrink in front of your... Give me a second to, like, lull into it, chat. You've already lost. Hey, so don't. It didn't matter how many there are, or how threatening that look. Take me for a. I can't get it, chat. I just like it. It just gotta happen naturally in the middle of the. It's gotta happen naturally in the middle of the conversation, and that's how I do my voice acting. It just gotta happen naturally while I'm reading. She's like actually 2 IQ. Sure, you upgrade soon to master, which give you an upgrade on Zichun's skill. I tried. It is, but you don't miss out on. I guess. I don't think you ever have. Leave it to the nerd to waste time coming up with strategies with what you and what have you. Listen, there ain't a problem in the world where you can't solve it by bodily rushing in head first. Chat, if we don't get the secret ending, then we'll just probably watch. Can we watch it on YouTube? Ishmael and Otis would have bodily rushed in headfirst to strike him by his lapels if they'd been here. Here's what I think. Neither of you got enough plunk. That's why neither of you could stay shy against those buggers back at the assembly hall. Am I right? 5:30 at least. Sage, I found a new streamer called Kaiju. She's like you, but still in Kanto 3. What do you mean by that, board? What do you mean she's like you? Are you saying that I look like a like a female? Extra cutscene? Okay, we'll watch. Yeah, we'll watch if I can. The old scar on her pride growing sore again. So let me help you grow some backbone. Okay, with max mastery on sinners first try, then did it again to get everything to 1000. Same newer, but is able to draw possibly spicy Sinclair. Wait a minute, isn't that just Jean? I feel like Jean and I have similar humor. Isn't that just Jean? I might be wrong, but maybe I don't know. I might be wrong, but yeah. So I guess Jean has taken up streaming. Jean, try getting mad at me. No need to shrink, lad. Stand proud. Okay, but how could I? Don't worry about offending me, yeah? I can take it. That woman that woman named Catherine? She's mine. That's what you say to him. Unlike you two, I've built up enough thick skin for all kinds of insults thanks to my years in the back streets. I'm bloody invincible. Yeah, well, shut up, Heathcliff. Oh my god. Good lad. You're hardly even a teacher, man. This class sucks. All you're doing up there is standing around and trying to look cool. Oh, that one's gotta sting a little. That's it, you little shit. This is what I would have said back in the day, and I probably would have struck you with this hammer. I mean my club. But I've changed too, and so did you. I can see that the fire in your eyes has grown. Remember this feeling, yeah? I will. Now let's practice. And looks like both of you have perfect sparring partners in each other. Grab your weapons, the both of you. You mean us? Me and Zichun? I grew my backbone by getting into fistfights with the boys during the backstreet days. They break my arm, I break their leg in return. See what I mean? Breaking an arm and breaking a leg are two different things in different places. I'd rather have my arm broken than my leg because I would like to walk. Stand proud, you're strong, Sinclair. Boy, where was that from? Oh, that was what's his name in JJK? Skuna. is on Twitter. I'm pretty sure Kathy is Stage's dog. He really did become a big brother. I remember when he caved Sinclair's head in with his bat back in Kanto 1. I'd rather not think about Kanto 1 personally. Is that what besties is supposed to mean? That's what considered confusion. Well, let's do this. Let's do this, I guess. You don't want me to go easy on you, do you? I don't. You look like a girl, Sinclair.
꽃처럼 화려한
So our final fight is with Sinclair.
바람처럼 가볍지,
Nice.
벌처럼 날카롭게.
I get to beat my own sinners.
좋아, 구조를 파악했어.
Show them who the boss is.
그 해결사의 역경을 가르면 다른 누구도 아닌 나 자신을
Sinclair's skills. Stick combo. Wait, they actually change his skills?
전부 본다고.
They actually change his skills?
바람처럼 가볍지만
The ego spam? No, can we ego spam Zichun?
지도자라면 동료를 포기하지 않아.
Be glad that Sinclair doesn't have its ID on. You know what? You're probably right, Isaac. I'm going to bet Sinclair loved getting hit by Zichun. He's probably having flashbacks from when Dawn hit him in the face. Okay, so she doesn't have an ego. Or, yeah, an ego. Hide the boombox? What boombox? The factory kidnapped me once again. Damn. I feel like more than half of our gameplay in Enfield is like the factory. Alright, that's good enough. Bloody hell, lad. That was much closer than I thought. Good match. Geez, don't most people usually lose steam the longer the fight gets? What the heck is with that at the end? The two of them clash with everything they learned, and with all they learned up until the lessons began. I thought for sure that Zichun would come out on top without breaking a sweat, given that Sinclair wasn't using an identity and the tough training. Zichun had a family hire candidate, but in Limbus. What literate? Tester is quickly reading the story to access new factory. Perhaps thanks to the Night Drifter's teaching, or thanks to that mark on his forehead, I saw glimpses of Kara I'd only seen in a select few mirror worlds. You alright, Sinclair? Yeah, it's not like we were going at it with real weapons and fighting the end before it got any further, thankfully, so I'm not hurt or anything. I mean, I'm legally blind, but I have my glasses on, so I should be fine. Like, notice a single yet clear red line that appeared on his forehead. Would you send in the Limbus? Um, you know what? Let's not. I'm not gonna comment on that. It's not like anything bad happened with that Mark Manhunter back in La Manche land, but considering that Damien and Rim were the only people who'd ever shown similar marks, I couldn't help but worry a little. I don't know, that's... Ooh. I better keep quiet about this one. I know how I feel about it, but I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna elaborate on it. Where is this coming from? Because I'm gonna get clipped again. And this is one clip that I really don't want. Going by the way you're acting, it's clear to me that you're a homebody, but there's something behind your eyes that tells me that your life hasn't all been sunshine and rainbows. Why am I seeing so many small Limbus streamers? Because it is the Limbus era. I can't vroom no Bong. If you're having problems vrooming everywhere, just don't think about what's in front of you. Just think about your destination. Don Chun is canon because nobody ever listened to Don's stories, and then there's Zichun perfectly memorizing all of it. Because I don't have a choice. How did that feel? Like I was melting away into nothing. I suddenly had to face the whole terrible world all on my own, and that was so overwhelming that, well, I'm sure you can't quite commiserate. You've been on top of your game your whole life after all. How long was chat, do we know what the time gap between Sinclair's unfortunate day to when we meet him? I did leave Dalganyon on my own volition, but if I'm being honest, there's something I never told Wei. I felt utterly lost. There was so much that I had to do, so much responsibility. I just knew we were that ready for the world when we left home. I just felt as lost back home though. And there's Heathcliff too. He also left home some time ago. We paid a visit to the manor he grew up in. Heading home must have been pretty exciting for him. You have no idea how much of a journey back you spent, Gussie. What is Gussie? Gussing up and pimping his hair. Man, Heathcliff be freaky over here. Something just came up. Class dismissed. I learned the art of the mad dogging and decisive action. If Kayron ever does in the Paradisio or something, I'm putting so basically live link to her. No, the driver can never die. The driver is like the cameraman. The cameraman doesn't die. No, that's what I believe happened. That's what I believe happened, Eugene. Looks like we're gonna have to watch a video chat. Wait, what? What bong? What are you talking about, bong? Is jolly as Christmas and joining Limbus. I meditated to empty everything except for the self. I'm still getting there, but I think I've got an idea. So, are you going to teach us any techniques? It's only been a few days since your training began, yet my other martial arts masters would teach me their secret technique. So that's what you two, that's what got you to pouting all lesson. Now, that's some good one. Very well. I'm in the mood. Let me teach you a useful trick. Really? Tell me, what did I teach you to do as you swing your sticks? Forget all those things that put pressure on me and face nothing but myself and my movements. And that's the only start of it. First, emptiness of sound. The slight friction from the tips of your toes, the ruffle of your clothes, your breaths, erase them all. Erase every ripple and echo you leave upon this world. A night drifter stands before us, but his presence becomes as hazy as mist. Despite the wind movements, we hear nothing. Second, emptiness of form. To have a form is to provide your foes with the clues to predict your next move. Forget the weapons in your hands. Forget your structured forms. Break the mold. Become the flow. Let only your will remain. Randomness seeps into his movements, and all semblance of pattern become lost. There was something clownish about his unprecedented moves, but they were also so hypnotic and floaty that Jia Zichun and Sinclair couldn't look away. Last, emptiness of mind. Try not to force the direction of your heart empty. Your desires and intentions both. Stab without thinking. Penetrate without gazing. Both Zichun and Sinclair's necks were marked by a small imprint of the twig that pressed their skin. And Zilu, who had been standing there next to me all along, had leaped a small distance away, seemingly deep in thought. And my neck hurts too. Guess I wasn't prepared for the lesson. I wonder if this fits that saying Yi Sang utter from time to time. What to lose one's nose and eyes open. Immerse yourself. Make sure your descent is slow and gradual. We've been focusing entirely on the self with your swings thus far, so you should still fit in quite easy to reach the state of emptiness of. Didn't I just say that one must take it slowly and gradually? Jumped your mind already, and I'd have taught you my everything had you entered under my tutelage long ago. We're gonna be glazing Carol again and say that she Loki the most safe PM character ever. Like she's got the protected on Limbus and a color fixer. Hey, the bunny girl, I hope stage won't take pictures of it. What bunny girl? I mean, at least she's. Oh, that bunny girl. I mean, at least she's safe, especially with the color fixer. Am I doing this right? No, wait. I need to relax more. So our new hierarch has found herself the clue to the emptiness of form. What technique is this? It's all just movements at the end of the day. I find it entirely unnecessary to give them those flashy names. A truly secret technique should come without one. Well, it's still supposed to hear our ultimate move, right? Wouldn't it be more official to give it a... Well, in that case, we need... That's some good wine indeed. I guess I'll give the something like Plastered Sleep, Unrestrained Ripples. That name sucks. The class came to an end with the ultimate move that was probably named in haste. Zilu would be observing in the classroom from a distance, approaching the Night Drifter. Been a while since I last saw someone give a look like that. Gave a look like this starting from its very foundations. Hardly can one find a people willing to slowly learn from the very foundations in a world of infinite technologies, advancements like the Veil. I'm the only fortunate enough to have two pupils who are indeed willing. Your tone. Were you among the 10 blades of the East? Now, it seems entirely necessary for you to dig, so I don't quite recall putting anything on your tab. Put your futile questions to rest, for I have no answer to give. The past is like smoke. I have long emptied any history worth delving into. Okay, it looks like we're not gonna reach the secret stuff. What kind of story Night Drifter have? So Night Drifter's backstory is that he once drifted through the night, and he was isekai'd into Limbus Company, and now he's a mercenary, or now he's a fixer that was isekai'd from a fantasy world of Dungeons and Dragons, and now he has to deal with worse things. That's my headcanon. Inherits my second name. Bong Kairon? Kairon Bong? I guess, bro. Keep your headcanon to you, bro. It's a headcanon and a theory. I'm supposed to teach this class, but honestly, I'm not entirely sure what to do here. It's not like I can suddenly teach you guys to hear the fathoms of other people's hearts. It's not like we suddenly have the heart to heart out of nowhere, right? And that's personally why I've installed this box called Messenger from the Hearts by the door here when the lessons first begin. Message from the Hearts. The greatest strength of Message of the Hearts is its anomaly. Here people can and also share the concerns that have been eating away at them without the fear of judgment. It seems like a garbage idea. I can see how everyone can be more honest about their feelings behind the mask of anonymity. The box is quite heavy. It seems that everyone's been making quite the liberal use of this. Let's see, the one at the bottom has to be the first message. Let's see what it says. I've got to ask, does those consultations even do anything? Does this mask of anonymity even do anything? Also, what's the point of these messages anyway? If you've got to whinge at their face. Well, I ain't got much else to say. I've got one. The neighbor next door keeps making weird noises at night, so do something about that, yeah? Shit incident happened on my... I don't know that one, Bong. I don't know that one. I'm gonna probably look that one up. It's not... I'm so sorry, Miss Graham, but there's no Masu. Is it best to not elaborate? Your horse is here. Are you talking about the horse that like jumps to their house a lot and like falls on their kitchen table? Something about a smoking head over and over again. The point is, I've been getting on my nerves. It doesn't that if that doesn't get taken care of in a week, I'll deal with it in my own. I'll deal with it in my own way. Deal with it how? It's just personal grievances. Let me see what the next one says. Who dares herald the exterior manager with such useless, weak-minded complaints? February 7th. Wait, this was recent? Wait, that was recent? Well, because our horses are racing. How else? How else do we gamble if we... Hold on, chat. I can feel my thighs, like, starting to cramp a little bit. Hold on. Uh-oh. I can feel it. I'm waiting for my thighs to cramp. Alright. If you're going to continue washing the extra managed precious wasting oh shit. Oh, it's ooh. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. Cause them trouble. I will personally hold you responsible for that blunder. You best prepare yourself for consequences. Whoa, it's like she's right here, speaking right into my ear. Never thought written words could cause hearing damage. Moving on. I don't know if it's just me, but someone's probably been spying on these papers, huh? I got proof too. I folded these pieces of paper up into a padlock knot shape, but whoever spied on it did a pretty bad job of replicating it. Armpit Bakushin licking? What, did someone lick Bakushin's armpits? This would not have happened if you were a thigh-high knee sock stage. No, I have no idea either. That's why I was asking how people heard of this incident. What, did someone... Need to wear thigh highs? Jesus. I'll add it to the 1,000 sub goal, chat. Hey, if you are new around here, please do like and subscribe to help us to get to that big 700 or 700 and get us to 1K maybe eventually. I got proof too. I forbid this piece of paper up. Oh, and another thing, my compass disappeared. It's the compass I got for the surviving the hellish depths of the Bella Morte trenches. We're going to have to research some house rules soon. A thief report. Did one of you steal her compass or something? No way, we never steal from each other. No matter how hard things get, something troubles me. Someone finally submitted a real concern here. Was it a type A wire that caused the explosion, or was it caused by replicating the clamp part from this shattered gear? If you want to know, search up Sinclair Spice. Wait, what am I looking for? I thought we were talking about Bakushin. Why are we talking about spicy Sinclair videos? What? Oh, yeah, answer has been found. Do not concern yourself with this message. Oh, that's that, I guess. Look, I felt like I should really share this with everybody. Be something serious for once. I can't just let this slip away like nothing happened, you know. I thought about the incident that happened aboard Memphis some time ago. Remember how someone smashed an alarm clock against Dante's head while they were sleeping? Wait, what? No one ended up figuring out what happened there, right? Ah, you're going to have to bring me up to speed on this. Yeah, I don't know exactly what this was, but there was a loud shattering noise outside at night, so we all ran to see what happened. But no one managed to find any credible clues, so I guess we just let it slide. And another small Limbus stream I have to depart to. Alright, Bong, you have a good one. Thanks for coming. No, they violated Dante. They get, man. The only upside to this is that they didn't prop Dante's ass up and made him double cheeked up. Honestly, a missed opportunity, but of course we're all glad that didn't happen. Said they were a-okay, so we just move on from it, but I'm telling you, I saw what I saw. I saw Greg's bug arm. Here's my guess. What if he happened to lose his balance while carrying that alarm clock with one hand? You know what I mean? I'm trusting the anonymity thingy on this. Gregor, he wouldn't. Clock broke due to the shock at the time of the incident. Was pointing precisely at 22:32, and at that hour, only 2 individuals were awake for the night watch duty. Guys, this is turning into like a whole investigation. Around 22:00, one of the 2 individuals who were on the night watch duty was Miss Faust, and one of them was, hey Dante, didn't you have a brief conversation with Faust that morning? Now that I think about it, I did have a talk with Faust that day, briefly. Faust made a few critiques on my commands. She was right, but I pretended to not hear her because I didn't have anything to retort with. Don't tell me Faust actually had a grudge against me for that. So fellas, I don't think anyone's noticed, but there's a dusting of cigarette ash near the shattered alarm clock. As you know, Manager Bud, there's only 2 among us who smoke, but one of them stayed put in his room. Know what I mean? There's a witness too. Unless that witness is a cowardly liar, I'm sure she will come forward and tell everyone exactly what happened that night. Wait, was it Ryushu? True, should have been double cheeked up on a Monday night. No, they should have kept his booty hit my boy for being my head and leg lock. Double cheeked up Dante. You say, Gene, write that down. This is 5% my freaky. I want to play Organize again, but my phone's so we're just crying. Oh man, Bong. I'm sure there's a few people here that can relate with you. Instead of playing Arc Knights, why don't you try doing Arc Knights Anfield? I shall prove unto thee that I am no cowardly weaver of lies. In truth, among numerous cosplays, what I had wished to accomplish was the duo of Captain Scorps and the one-eyed navigate. Wait a minute. No, chat, hold on. Dawn does cosplay too? Enfield took all the storage space. Well, I mean, which one do you like better right now, Bong? Wait a minute. Dawn cosplays. I feel like the Dawn cosplays would go so hard, chat. Okay, we don't talk about that, Eugene. R1999, what's that? That sounds like a phone system thing. To explain the lore of Captain Scorps, this tale beginneth verily in year 757. After a very long read, alas, the possibility of procuring a scorpion arm proved more dubious than one could have expected. Thus did I convince young Gregor to join forces with me to cosplay together and capture our glorious forms in photographs. Though 'twas a pity he had no pipe, only a cigarette between his teeth. And young Ishmael's compass was to be the captain's— Oh my god. She is the culprit. Was to be the captain's trinket, and for the purpose I had briefly borrowed it from her room. That whole involve happened because she wanted to cosplay with Heath. Dawn cosplaying a bunny girl, or maybe cosplaying as Lappy. Yo, Dawn cosplaying as Lappy or a bunny girl? I would bow. I would bow all the way down. Oh, there's gonna be skins? You might get Sancho's skin for Don Quixote. Ooh, Sancho's skin is a game about Bunny Girl Dawn, cards merging Yuri and doomed Yuri. That sounds like a good time, Bong. Is that you can put other IDs right over the one you're using. Oh, woe is me, for I regularly spilled an entire can of tuna another prop, and the compass was swallowed by its greasy juices. Despite my best efforts to restore it, the tunoy aroma lingereth still. I beg thy forgiveness, Manager Esquire. Well, at least we know who took Ismail's compass. Frustrating. TC, GWNN, and MTL. We have... There is no need for anonymity, whatever you call it, device. Like, we know exactly who this is. Is this like a code? Sinclair, translation, please. Yeah, trying to parse that from written text is usually way harder. Normally, I try to read the speaker's tone and the general context of a word, so unfortunately, the plot thickens. Guys, are we actually going to try to find the culprit? Nausea bubbled inside me, like I just been reminded of a persistent itch I managed to forget. It's like someone shoved a tuning fork in my head. Guys, alright, that's it, Clockhead. Read up. I'm going to confront the sod and tell him to tell it like it is if it's something bugging him, instead of whining in his sleep. No, we won't be adding another gacha game for a bit until we finish some stories. The romance stream would probably be sometime this month. Oh, okay. Alright, Isaac, thanks for being here. Oh, prototype, okay. Google class meeting session with our glorious Google class meeting session. Now, where is he? Oh, nice, Heath. I mean, looks like this anonymous person trying to get to the bottom of this. Dante. Fare you well. It is I, the sinner first in the order. Apologies are in order. Ever since this incident, I could hardly lull myself to a restful sleep. In truth, it was none other than myself who pummeled your head with a... It wasn't Dawn? No. What the heck? That's the roadmap. Wait, we haven't seen those yet, chat. We haven't seen that stream. One of these days, soon we should see that. To explain this, one must first explore the sentence cut off at this part, and the paper has been torn off. Worry not about what exists no longer. I will not embark on a multi-sequence scribbling of excuses. I write before you in shame and express my willingness to accept any punishment you see fit to dole out. Cuffs. We cuff him. Seek nothing but your forgiveness. I can't believe the culprit was, that sinner. Good thing he fessed up, but doesn't something feel off about the whole thing? What if he's just trying to take the heat? But it seems to me that the Number one said doesn't want to share the story any further. Maybe it's best we need not dig into it unnecessary. Oh, hello, Dante. I was taking a walk near here when I found a piece of paper somebody tore off, so I'm returning it here. Hope it finds its way to the original writer. Thus returns the number one center paper. This has to be the key to resolving this case. I hurriedly unfurled the paper. The truth of what transpired. You ever find yourself wandering in that crackling fire-like thing on top of the manager's head? So hot like bread, real fire, or would it not give it off any heat? Curious, right? Don't worry about it, Yi sang. It's not like we have any other way to tell other than touching it ourselves. Indeed, unproven phenomena cannot be confirmed without direct means of observation. They're asleep, must have been pretty tired. Indeed, the ticking noise has shrunk in volume. It seems that we have just shared a thought. What if we were to just quickly check? Fucking Sinclair put this idea in him while the manager's asleep. Perhaps the sound of whatever sinking past my gullet makes far too much noise for this task. No, other limit streams like afraid to watch your own questions. If you enjoyed the other limit streamers, like afraid to watch it. Oh, I mean, like, just let me know. Let me know, Bird, whenever they have the roadmap streams. Like DM me. Oh wait, Bird, are you part of the Discord? Yeah, well, I'm just finding out how loud my heartbeat can get. Yi sang. The alarm next to the manager is about to go off. You have a minute at most. Ah, I shall differ with the timepiece. Look at you rats, playing a played out prank. And that is indeed the full tale what was shrouded. Under the lens of hindsight and illumination, it would almost appear that I am making a secret accusation to a fellow of mine. It would be easier of my heart to simply assume the entire weight of culpability myself. And that's where it ends. The culprit was right under our noses the entire time. Sorry, Dante, I should have been upfront about it, but Otu was so adamant about already punishing the culprit that I couldn't bring myself to, can't deny that. Tell you the truth in time. To tell you another truth, I think I might have an idea as to why I've been made a student alongside Miss Zichun. It must have been something that the company was expecting from me, but it's just not showing up, so it must be making me take these classes to compensate for it. Everyone else is boldly facing their own issue and slowly overcoming them, while I'm still here, feeling like I'm stagnating in place. I kind of thought about that for Gregor and Sinclair, at least. Oh, they're in Korean? Is it subbed? The live translation, doc. So is there notice when the world match stream will be? You've been telling me that my time's yet to come, but I don't know. I just got the feeling that the ship might have sailed for me already. It was clear to me that Sinclair wasn't just talking about physical training or his combat prowess. It's about something that's more than half the sinner had faced and we're facing at this point, about his past and the path that lies ahead. The guilt and the pressure of having failed to confront it was never going to be easy for him to let go. I don't think anyone's got the perfect idea how the whole trajectory of their lives are going to be. That's why we're all on the bus, isn't it? We can just shout at me to get my act together like Heathcliff does. Oh, I will, if I have to. Whatever that was, you guys managed to talk it out, huh? All I heard was that ticking noise. Sorry about that. What Dante said was, hey, don't bother. I just needed a quick glance at that look on your face to feel that tick-tock with my heart. Thus, the curious case of the alarm clock came to an end. So what do you guys think Rusha was trying to say? Two culprits. Guy with nightly nightmares and my translator. She even knows Sinclair is her translator. According to you, sometime this month, that's all we know. Oh, okay, so there's no officially indoctrinated to what, Mom? Oh, did you join? Oh, did yeah. So if you joined the Discord, welcome. We have a lot of things on the Discord, and there's a lot of there are good apples and there are some sus apples, but don't worry about the sus apples. Just leave them be. They be like that. Don't worry about them. And no. Princeps is not Nonky. Princeps is the cheese dealer, okay? If you need cheese, go to the cheese dealer. Sat there for a moment, awkward, absorbing this awkward silence. What's the difference, Princeps? Finally, the 30 days of lessons were completed and the day of the final exam was upon us. Everyone came out to bid good luck to Jia Zichun on her way to the final exam. My lady, I have nothing but absolute faith that you'll be able to complete this final exam just as excellently as you have all the others. It is most likely you will be facing off against a skilled foe from the zoo or the Shi family. Of course, you will doubtless wipe the floor with them. All that I know, I haven't given you permission to leave this boot camp. You got this, Zichun. Guys, you really don't have to come all the way here to see me off. Still, I have undying faith that you will emerge victorious, my lady. However, Zigong and I have also prepared about 21 alternative solutions in case things go awry, so please don't worry yourself too much. Do you have faith in me or not? Upon our return to the classroom, we were greeted by an unexpected guest. It must be very nice to be Zichun, to have so many teachers from all walks of life helping her out. It had been a while since we last saw Zhu Baochai, which was during the regular assembly. What are you doing here, big sis Baochai? I couldn't stop myself from paying you all a visit out of pity. If only Zichun and Bao Yu both smiled on like nothing happened. Our blossom years would have been peaceful still. Please stop talking to me like that. I don't know you could even say such a thing. Bao Yu, it has always been this way. If a fruit has fully ripened, we have to seize it and taste its juice before anyone else. We can't just let it go. We can't stand emptiness. My brother couldn't, my parents couldn't, but you, who was born and raised on the very same soil we were, how do you walk so softly, so lightly? I don't. My footsteps are no longer light. Every step, every sight I hold in my eyes as the days go by fills me with abundance. I'm only trying to accept everything as it is without asking for more or less. But how could one do nothing but watch when we're surrounded by such fragrance? What more do you seek, big sis? I want to be closer, that my hands may reach you. Have you already forgotten who had sent you that guest lecture? Jichun's palanquin isn't headed to the exam site, isn't it? Is it? Palanquin. What was that again? Palanquin? No, it's not. It's headed to Big Sis Yunchun's exam site. Blasted scoundrels. I must hasten after before I lose track of... Oh, the car. The limousine that they use. You said there was spicy eclair in the new... Where is it? It is there. It is very much there. If you just scroll up, you will definitely see it. I will say, chat, this rivals Astolfo. Wei sprinted outside even before Zhu Baochai finished. A trap, huh? Fellas, shouldn't we also get going? Calm yourself for a moment. came between us, clearly haven't taken a gauge of the situation. Been too long since everyone has departed. It'd be better to move based on concrete evidence, not urgency. The beast seems to have chosen the latter. I think I heard the faint sound of hooves coming from the direction Zigong was glancing in. So this is what you've chosen. Yes, the exams she's taken thus far were all meaningless lies. I could have shared this earlier, but I decided to follow my own heart, as you have decided to follow yours. Mao Chai smiled sweetly. So now, what fragrance do you smell from me? I smell nothing. Zhu Bao Chai left the room wordlessly upon hearing that reply. There is some in the limbussin channel, but you would have to search for it. Yeah, Jean's the one who posted it. Chat. I think I've had enough of the I think I've had enough of the story. So instead, why don't we do the mirror dungeon? Let's finish the mirror dungeon that we have going right now. Oh, my chair. Don't worry, chat. This looks a little scuffed, but don't worry, we make do. Extreme? Well, I don't know. Should we do extreme? How do I do extreme?
너무 약올리신 것 같은데요. 저기 기세가 확연히 달라졌어요.
So if I go past, if I do extreme, will I get extra rewards? Chat, so like what level is max level right now? Yeah, on the empty battle pass. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까? 절대자. 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
좋아.
여관에 가면 또 한참을 떠드시네. 바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
We will reach 100. I mean, like what? Virgilius was what, like level 90?
방금 어떻게 하신 거죠? 최선의 방어를.
비명을 질러.
Your message, I probably didn't. What did you? Hold on, let me see if I can. What did you say? Bong? What did you say, Bong? I can't see.
엄청나게 강한 일격을.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
Oh, he might have been level 100.
최선의 방어를. 칼날이 잘 드네요. 아마 그 공격이 약점이었겠죠? 그대 흔들렸군. 피가 튀기.
Oh, are you talking about like my My sinners distorting?
예측할 수 없게.
어차피 이미 이길 거라고 확신하고 있으실 테니까.
Color fixer Callie, welcome. Red Mist. I don't think I've met the Red Mist yet in what is the Red Mist in Lobotomy? Is the Red Mist in Lobotomy Corp or Ruina?
필두 출진.
Yeah? Wait, which one is... Yeah? Wait, what do you mean, yeah? Which one?
저 개체가 기세등등해
나
보여요.
선속을 벗어날 순 없.
조금 주의해야
Lab
새
Corp?
공격이
Okay,
좋을 것 같아요.
disciplinary team. So, okay, so what you're telling me, the next time... So we need to do the disciplinary team then. Is that what you're telling me? To get another waifu, I need to do the disciplinary team.
깜짝 놀랐어요.
Which is the one...
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이 되는 걸 걸치고 오셨네요. 제대로 몰아넣으시죠.
Who's the green dude in Lobotomy?
예측한 대로. 격발.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을.
불길 속으로.
Right, Netzach. So what was he? What department is he?
떼어내주지.
필연적.
Simp character in lab. Wait, what do you mean the one and only simp character? What is that the only character people simp over?
아마 그 공격이 약점이었겠죠?
Safety? Oh, okay, safety.
저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로.
Wait, are you telling me no one simps for Hob?
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Milkoth and Hob, right? Hob is one of the other females, right? Malkoth. I remember. Okay, Malkoth and Hob, right?
경멸스.
Everyone gets simped for, right?
좋아해. 지령에게
위험을
제이타가 버스에서 회고야.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나
Which one was Malkoth again? I can't really remember which one. Wait, Malkoth is the one we meet first, and then wait. Yeah, wait, Hod? Wait, is Milkoth not?
최선의 방어를.
I thought Milkoth and Hod looked the same. Hod is the one on the right side of the first, like she's the she's part of like the training team.
위험을 발견.
한결 수월해진 것 같아요.
이제
좋네요.
예측한 대로.
Like if there's anyone in
운명적인 죽음일세.
chat, like I don't know,
운명적인 죽음일세.
Angelica is one thing, but Hod and Malkuth is different. Like I like me my Angelica, but man, like I'm sure Hod like Hod and Malkuth exudes wholesome, which makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. You know, chat. You get me, chat. Angela, okay. Angela.
단테, 이번에는 누굴 베어버리면 되는 거야?
Sorry, I'm mixing games. If in some way you collab with other streamers like Frey or even Sunui, I will blow up. I mean,
조금 주의해야
I would be fine with a collab, but I've never seen anything on their stuff, so I wouldn't know like what would like how would like
최선의 방어를.
I'm confused how a collab would even work in Limbus. Yeah, what about Malkuth, Eugene? What about Malkuth?
틈을 끊어. 방금 어떻게 하신 거죠? 깜짝 놀랐어요. 원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
I don't know anything. I haven't seen any other Limbus streamer. I think I'm gonna wait to finish Kanto 9 before I look into other Limbus streamers and see what they do
실력을 좀 내시네요.
for inspiration.
얼마나 좋습니까?
But I do like after finishing
최선의
Kanto
방어를.
9, I want to go back and listen to the Kanto Millie songs.
합격점.
칼날이 잘 드네요. 아마 그 공격이
점
약점이었겠죠?
Malkuth is cute, but I like Hod more personally. I think I like. I can't really remember what. I can't really remember Malkuth right now. So like, Hod I remember being a long-haired brunette, which is pretty cute. Mal cute.
아까 했던
불길
공격 덕에
속으로.
한결 수월해진 것 같아요. 좋네요.
Are there even more waifus to look forward to for me, chat? Now there's a short-haired brunette. Oh, did she have short hair? Am I mixing them?
지긋지긋한
So I don't know why I chose the Limbus roles. I mean, they're basic. I mean, the Limbus role is basically encompasses the Project Moon stuff. Bong, like Limbus encompasses the lobotomy and stuff.
진짜. 격발. 괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
There's 3 more wives for you to look forward to. To moon forward to. Did you mean moon forward to? Hud is a long-haired brunette. Now is a short-haired brunette. I don't know what. Do they just look similar? Is that why it's hard to remember Malka?
적합한 관리법이었어요. 다행이에요. 틈을 끊어. 이제 깨우치시게.
이제야.
부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔군. 과거 본인의 모험에서도
Oh no, I didn't want to do that. That's not what I wanted.
이제 깨우치시게.
여관에 관해서
예측할 수 없게.
바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
적개체 무력화. 확인 사살.
Stage thinks all brunettes look the same. No, Eugene. You can't say that whenever all the nuggets literally look the same. Brunettes is... That doesn't sound like what it means. I mean, really, just in terms of both being a brunette and a similar outfit? Yeah, right. Princeps, right. Maybe that's what it is.
점령지 확보. 다음 포인트로 간다.
Ooh. Disc fragment. Uh.
오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있게.
It looks like she's got bigger hips too. You know what? I think you're probably right, Princeps.
어떤 상황이
점 찍었네.
닥쳐와도 포기한. 아, 이건 못하겠습니다.
그 오물을
너무 유치하잖아요.
떼어내주지.
A disc fragment.
칼날이 잘 드네요.
This began on
아마 그 공격이 약점이었겠죠?
for a bit. Since when did we enter MD? We're
관리법이었어요.
like the story. Like I wanted to take a break from the story, so we're doing MD. No, Sinclair is like one of my highest damage dealers, Bong.
최선의 방어를. 원더풀 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
전술 시야 전 위험인물 발견.
재미 넘치는군. 역시
Let's see.
직접 선별한 한기를 구조는 영웅단 탑5가 도움이 되었는가?
Chat, do I get to see the Night of the Blue Moon in Lobotomy, or is that in Runa?
최선의 방어를. 괜찮은 공격이네요.
I really hope you encounter one of the secret bosses. Do you think I'll survive long enough to get to a secret boss, Princeps? Do you think I'm gonna survive long enough for that?
저들도 내가 물을 싫어하듯 극도로 기피하는 것이 있었군. 입 밖으로 꺼내는 것도 조금 매섭겠네.
What? Let me move.
포위망 구축.
Oh, there we go. On any floor, MDE. On any floor. Hey, Tsukihime, how you doing?
억제 성공.
Yeah, we're doing MD. I want to finish my weekly before it resets this week. And I'm taking a break from the story a little bit. Sinclair, after 3 years of existence, is still goated. No, Sinclair, like Grip Claire is one of my highest damage dealing units, and I, for the lack of a better word, like him. I know, chat, it is very controversial to say that, but like, I kind of do like my Sinclair. He is very, very good.
실용은 절대적이라네.
Breaks her appearance in one of Rumina's ending. Oh, in the ending?
불가 위야.
So does that mean we marry Bonri in the ending? I just finished a long session of Cakefield. What were you doing? Organizing your factory, Tsukihime? They really click with the first negative coin ID. New poise Claire ID scales higher than in Claire in MD. Change my name to board to Gregor to make my name not confusing. Oh, you could have just changed your Discord. You could have just changed your Discord name as a nickname in the Discord. Gregor, I guess. Oh, what the fuck?
그렇게 싫어하진 않는다. 나를 경멸하는 시선.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
7 hours of organizing factory and 2 of side quests. Did you finish all the side quests, Tsukima? Is slowly surpassing Astolfo. No, Eugene, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. How did you come to the conclusion you marrying her? So if someone and so this is my headcanon. You get to the ending and then she comes out to sweep you up in her arms and carry you to the altar to marry her. Astolfo is declared the most winged battle of them all. I'm still pissed that line 1 Gok is locked behind Kanto 8 and it has the audacity to show me that RR is unlocked. Can run out of variant batteries for my face or I will be very mad. They're locked behind Kanto 8.
아까 했던
정
공격 덕에
찍었네.
한결 수월해진 것
억제
같아요.
성공. 진짜
좋네요.
Hope I don't not even close, lots of side quests. Okay. I finished all my side quests already. You could have rolled for levels on that last encounter. Really? You should have access to line 5. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Do you hear this, chat? Do you hear me pressing this? That's me like spamming P plus enter. I'm just talking to y'all chat while I let my sinners do the work. It's like if Dante was like in a mirror dungeon and he's like taking a call. Could you press it a little louder? I couldn't hear it. That's how hard I'd be pressing Ishmael's buttons. I got 1 fire and 3 plant operators on my team. What fire unit, Tsukihime? Gilberta is goated. Gilberta is really good.
정 찍었네.
That win rate was phenomenal. Stage SSMR. Fire is Ember. Who are you using with the? Who are the 3 operators you're using with her, Tsukihime?
칼날이 잘 드네요. 아마 그 공격이
Purple Valley battery.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았어요.
Yeah, no, that's a lot. 30 per minute. That's a lot. Chat, do you think I'm gonna get arthritis just like spamming this like that?
필두.
You'll be worth it. It'll be worth it though. Gilberta and Lamb Lady, I don't ever recall her name. So Angelina Tsukihime.
호위만 구축. 저들이 기세등등하니 잠시 경계하세. 격발.
적합한 관리법이었어요. 다행이에요.
최선의 방어를.
A lot of sandleaf dust and grinding unit.
떼어내주지.
Well, yeah, but like, how do you even have the space to do that?
위험인물 발견.
Yeah, no, that's Angelina Tsukihime. You have two Tsukihime. You have 2 freaking healers. You have a main healer and you have an off healer. That is Ember, because Ember like heals also, which is pretty funny. Like Ember is my my healer in my team without, because I don't have a healer. I don't have a support on my team. I have Ember, and Ember heals. Yes, Ardelia, what the fuck you on about? No, Princeps, it's freaking Angelina.
결정.
How many
좋아해.
how many
도움이 되는 걸 걸치고
how many bases are you using for that, Eugene?
격발.
그 공격은 적합하진 않아 보이는
적개체 무력화.
관리법을
석유사사.
Hey, having two healers really helps. I will say that. I mean, even having Ember helps a lot.
미래를 가라.
Currently, I'm trying to build Last Right.
조금씩 나아가고 있네요.
위험인물 발견.
I'm trying to build Last Right for my Ice team later down the line.
대응 완료.
Chat, would you rate my team?
깜짝 놀랐어요.
억제 성공. 진짜
I'm running and then
격발. 예측한 대로.
two of my base is the item needed. One is purely sand lead. That's a lot of sand lead. So you're using one full base to do all of to produce the battery, Eugene? Yeah, I believe she's a limited unit, so I don't think you can get her anymore.
걱정은 하지 않겠습니다.
예측할 수 없게.
어차피 이미 이길 거라고 확신하고 있으시니까.
깨우치시게.
운명적인 죽음일세.
Yeah, I think those are limited units. Well, at least I think Surtur is different from OJ. Can you not get her off banner? I don't think so. Someone said you can. Yeah, you can get her off right though. You can get her off right on the banners that are out.
이런 일은 실패해 본 적이 없지.
We love to gamble, don't we? Don't we? Rodia. Rodia? Yeah, Rodia. Oh, that's burn. I don't want burn.
오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기한 이건 못하겠습니다.
정직원
하잖아요.
Alright, Eugene, you have a good one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here all the time. Sinclair twice. What did you get from Sinclair? Are you rolling on his banner? Oh, gifted Memby. Thank you for the gifted Memby, Eugene. Thank you, thank you.
지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
And it was a scam. It is a scam, gifted Memby. The new Sinclair ID. Did you get it? Rigged. Not. I hope it's not rigged. I'm gonna have to shard Gregor. Always was. I know, Princeps. We need to fix that some way or another. Well, you have a good one, Eugene. Thank you for the gifted Memby. W's in the chat, people. W's in the chat for Eugene. Man, it'd be better if Eugene hit #1 and just peaced out. Just to spite Princeps. That'd be funny. Maybe you just decide to shard from the start. I've still yet to get Wait, who is that? Is that Angelina? Wait, Gilberta? Yeah, Angelina. Just a Mr. Beast Island just to spite Princeps. No, that's too much. Like giving the equivalent of Mr. Beast Island. That'd be way too much. I would refund that. What are you talking about, Princeps? What idea? Wait, what? How much damage did you just do? No, wait, I'm not gonna get... No, I'm not gonna lose here, am I? Wait. Sinking? Who has sinking? Wait, who has sinking?
어디 잘 옮겨둘 테니까 빨리 재생하고 돌아오십시오. 이대로 모험을 끝낼 순 없지 않습니까?
Dawn and Otis?
작품을 만들다 죽일 수 있다니.
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
What, is he a negative coin user? Is he a negative coin user, chat? Stay determined. The win rate will surely make you win. Alright. How did I beat him in this intervalo? I win rated. That's how I won.
반드시 부서진다.
I don't know. I think I have a short of it. Actually, no. I don't think I made a shirt of Bamboo Hadakin. I guess we just win rate, chat. We win rate and we pray. The most win rate on all win rates. Hey chat, if I ever get a plaque on YouTube, I want it to have the most win rates of all win rates on it. Oh, was what Rishu did?
가족들이 이걸 봤으면 다들 걱정했을 겁니다.
죄인이
당신이 아닌 질색했을지도 모르지만요.
You know, it's funny. We didn't even get to the ending of MD Extreme. Don't use Dawn yet and Otis? I mean, we're gonna switch Dawn out for whenever we finish Kanto whenever we get into Kanto 9, we're gonna switch out Dawn, because then we can have like level 60 units, right? Yeah, no, that was hard MD, not normal MD. Okay, chat. I'm looking away. I'm looking. Where do I look? Fuck. Okay, you know, I just. Did I skip it? I don't know what I'm supposed to not see from that, but oh well. So what am I using again? What am I trying to get? Rhodia. I'm looking for Rhodia. I think that's too much for Rhodia. Let's try 100 first. Use the red ones? Alright, let me use the red ones. Oh, it's 400, not 300. I got 7 of Rhodia. So there's more, so I need what? 40? Let's do 30. Let's do 10. Is that enough? No, it's not. Let's do 5. It is so too generous, like I'm able to afford the Game Pass in my currency. 115 PH. What's PHP?
라마 챌린지의 카니발에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 끝없는 퍼레이드를 함께 해주시겠나요?
Chat, Rhodia. We have had a Rhodia drought since Kanto 1. Oh, you're from Philippines, Gregor? Well, I'm half Filipino. I thought PHP was Filipino. No. We got Mommy Rhodia for the reason we got Mommy Rhodia is because we get her for her bleed. Chat. That's what we have. That's what we got her for. It's her bleed. Nothing else. Nothing more. Nothing more. Nothing less. Okay, uptie.
오늘 밤의 퍼레이드는 조금 다를 거야. 진짜 카니발의 시작이니까.
You're gonna get Queen of Hatred Dawn Kyoto in the next wall PP. Wait, is that what that one's bleed? I'm gonna read this another time, chat. I'm gonna read this another time. It hurts me every time. What Princeps? Wait, so you know, chat, I like this one better. Although this one is good, I like this one better for no specific reason. For MD, you should stick to one keyword and gather lots of the same keyword gifts, fuse them, and then go for Clash Power, Poise, etc. I mean, that's why we're trying to get bleed, Tsukihime. See, you convert shards into thread. What's so bad about that? Is charge sinking? That's right. That's what I thought. Two most biggest qualities of the game. Two big reasons. Yes, two big reasons. Bleed and finesse. Yes, let's use finesse. We can't really use her until I get to Kanto 9. The same goes with the same goes for Dawn's manager. But we will keep her on this one though. We will keep her on that. So next I think we're doing the fish, right? Is it the fish? No, it's barber. We're doing the barber. Chat, why to me I like their 2D ones better. Kurokumo fish. Which one is that? Where is that? Which one's the Kurokumo fish again? I think it was in this one, is it? No, not this one. This one? Hold on, chat. So let me look at the fish IDs. I'm not gonna look at that until I finish Kanto 9. Fish, where's the fish? So is this, so you say this is the only, wait, what about this one? Is this one not bleed? What is this? This is burn and bleed. So why not just use this one? Oh, you know what? No, there is a reason why. You know what? No, there is a reason why. Okay, so Dawn. Wait, what about Dawn? Dawn. Oh wait, no. Dawn already has her bleed ID. Otis. Otis is get. I need to get Otis ID. Kurokumo fish. Okay, so that's what we'll get. Where's the fish? Ooh. How far? What's next? I need 4. I need 4 Lux, Thread, and XP. Let's do the Thread and XP. Oh, they're all 6.
나쁘지는 않았구려. 풋을 몇 번 더 놀릴 기회만 있었어도 좋았을 것 같지만.
와일드 헌트야, 더 앞으로! 막아서는 것들도 이 행렬에 녹여낸다.
Don't think about it, chat.
오늘 분노의 끝에 닿을 때까지.
Don't think. It's better you don't think about it. So I need what? 3? Give me 4. 4. You gonna wait for more content till you go to for Kanto 9? No. No, I'm not gonna wait for more content. I plan on probably finishing the spring whatever. This intervalo the next time we stream. Yeah, I'm still gonna finish. Yeah, we're gonna, once I finish spring cultivation, we're gonna go straight into Kanto 9.
용무가 있다면
Okay, who have I not taken yet? Princeps, just remember this. It's for the greater good, okay?
34대 부조장 이스마일.
No
당신의
breaks,
결정
just straight
신청
trauma on console
받아들이죠.
9. Princeps, don't think about it, okay? Just remember, this doing what I do for to the threads or the shards, it's for the greater good, okay? Honestly, the design for her yukata is like really good. I really like the design. So we have a lot to upgrade, chat. Princeps, it's not hurting it's not hurting if it's for the waifus. If it's for the waifus, nothing hurts. Nothing can hurt you. Remember that, Princeps. Remember that. Oh, wait, no, I already got Faust. Just to have it. Plus, it helps my itch to pull, chat. It helps my itch to pull. Wait, how do I change this? I think we've accomplished our goal, chat. I think we have accomplished everything that we need to do in Limbus. We have all the waifus that we could... I mean, we could get more waifus, but... I'm sorry, what was I talking about again? You know, chat, I will say this. Early on, Rhodia didn't really intrigue me very much. But my mind has been changed. My mind has given her a second chance. Eco-friendly lunacy spending? Yes, right. So you chat, from now on you need to save your sanity for the next big sinner. Well, PP. And remember, chat, do as I say, not as I do. I don't think I was Princeps, but who am I to tell you what I Okay, wait, where's the Otis? You know, actually, Otis was on the bottom of my waifu list. I mean, she still is. Otis is actually on the bottom of my waifu list. But the barber ID, gives her a lot of points. I will say that. Okay, chat. I think we're gonna come back to Limbus on Friday, maybe. We probably might come back to Limbus on Friday. Depending on what we have left on depending on how long it takes me to do the Arknights event. We'll probably come sooner or later to Limbus. But we'll do Limbus and we'll do lobotomy. Yeah, I'm very tired. I've been in town all day today, so I've been trying not to fall asleep. But thank you all for coming, and if you are new around here, please do consider liking and subscribing. And I will see y'all in the next Limbussin stream, chat. I'll let y'all know on the Discord and on the channel if I remember to do that. But alright, chat, you guys have a good night, and next time we come back we'll have more Zichun to go with. Let me just get rid of that. Let me fix that. There we go. Alright, peace everybody. Good night, y'all. Have a good one.